All right, hi everybody, John Meadows here. We're gonna do an awesome back workout today. You probably remember my special guest here. Introduce yourself.
What's up guys? Coach Joe, Joey Szatmary, Strongman, powerlifter, weightlifter. Get myself thrown through the gauntlet with Mr. Meadows today.
So he does a lot of different things. So guess what? Our back workout today is gonna be a hybrid of several different kinds of training. I think you'd enjoy it. We both like to combine our training and do maybe not your normal workouts. So for me, I'm excited, but stay tuned and you ready to go?
I'm ready, I'm excited.
All right, let's go. So we're just starting off with traditional bodybuilding exercise here. Dumbbell rows. Neither one of us like to put our knee up on a bench. We both like to be kind of stable. Just feels a lot better that way. So we're gonna work up to a really hard drop set. So these heavy dumbbell rows, does this translate really to the strength world?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, listen, if you're involved with strongman or strength sports in general, I mean, you have to have a strong back. So whenever we're doing deadlifts, carries, different types of medleys using odd objects, I really say you're only as strong as your back is, honestly. So having a big, strong back is never going to be or having too strong of a back is never going to be an issue with strength sports or a strongman. No, so I love back training. And I would say pretty much almost every session my back is somehow involved in my training to a degree. Yeah, I love it.
Cool, okay.
The biggest game changer for me has been, you actually said in the video, is use driving back
with your elbow.
With the elbow. Like I think about kind of like almost like a holster, right? Like you're like pulling back like to your holster instead of this.
Yep.
Like game changer for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's elbows and angles is what I call back training.
Yeah.
Elbows and angles. What are you doing with your elbow? And what's the right angle?
More like a gliding kind of motion rather than like the pull. The pull, I start feeling my bicep and my shoulder, and it's like the last thing feels alive. Yeah. All right, this is a PR, I'm pretty sure. I've never done this. Never done this. So when you're with Meadows, you got to do things you never think you can do.
PR every single exercise you do today. Nice. Nice, right there. Nice. Good, come on. Easy 8. Easy 8. Excellent. So we're gonna do it. This is a ball buster set. Like in bodybuilding right now, there's a trend of people that say you don't need to work as hard. I've never met anybody that got their full potential by holding back.
It's true.
You know, as long as you're smart, and so we're gonna unleash on this one.
All right.
This is what I call a man or boy set. So
I hope I'm a man today.
me too. These sets should kind of scare you a little bit.
Right.
Like man, this is.
We have 3 dumbbells out right now.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, we got 3 dumbbells.
One's a 150.
You already got a PR. I haven't done these in years, but if you're here, I assume I got some superpowers. So let's go.
Man or boy, baby, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
8. Keep rolling, baby. Let's go.
Come on. Come on. Last one. Let's go, John. Come on. Make them grow, baby. Come on. Hard work. Hard work. Come on. Good stretch. Good stretch. There we go. Come on. Whoa, baby.
Let's go.
Joey.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Drop. Give me another 12. Let's go. 12 again. Let's go. Perfect form. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Drive the elbow. Drive the elbow. Drive the elbow. Come on. All the way to 12. All the way to 12. Come on. Come on. There we go. Good. Drop. Whew. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's make it happen, baby.
Let's make it happen, man.
Come on.
Strict.
Get that growth.
Strict. 1, 2, come on. Stretch. 4, 5, 6. Come on, come on. Keep firing, keep firing. Come on. 8. 4 more. 9. 10. Woo! 11. 1 more. 12. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. Good set.
We're ticking, baby. 170 heart rate. It's good.
Don't try to do both sides back to back like this. Just do one side. Take 3 or 4 minutes. Catch your breath. Then hit the other side. So now we're going to get the pressure off our lower back. I like to do that. Like anytime I do a row or something, anything that's stressful for lower back, I like to follow that up with something that's not so stressful for lower back. So we're going to do some banded chins. You know, people, the typical question I get is, well, why use a band? It's just so you can really lock in your form, and the band will allow you to come up a little higher.
Okay.
And there's something about when you do the chin, instead of coming to here, actually getting into here, you're going to feel it right under here.
Yeah.
You're going to feel this blood flow and this pump under there that you don't normally get.
Okay.
So these are really, really good.
Yeah.
So banded chins.
All right, awesome.
And we try to get up real high in each rep we do. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Steady, steady, no swinging.
Oh yeah.
Steady. There, that's what I'm talking about, right there. Perfect, that's what I want, right there, that's perfect. See that? That's perfect. Boom. Boom, there we go. That's what I want right there. Nice. Nice. Good. Real good. Good work. Good work.
I felt a lot better.
Good work. See the difference?
Yeah. A little extra inch.
See that difference here? Plus you were swinging.
Yeah.
You were straight up and down, man.
Yeah,
You
I
just
felt
boom,
good.
boom.
Felt smooth right there, man.
You'll feel in the next couple of minutes, man. You'll feel the blood.
Yeah, it's like every couple seconds they're starting to puff up a little bit.
Do you think these would help? Think these would be beneficial for strongman chins?
I think, honestly, I don't do that many pull-ups, but if I did, it'd probably be in the beginning. So this is unique to me to actually use that as an exercise after a row. And I like it. I was a little bit thrown off for a second because I figured we just did 150s.
Yeah.
Now I'm using my body weight, but I'm getting a crazy pump. So you can do it. And for me, honestly, the lats are great for carries and like anything you're hugging, right? Like when we're going to pick up big sandbags, our arms are going to be outside of center mass. So it's really important to have strong lats to be able to pick that up. And I'm thinking as I'm doing these, like carry grip almost.
Okay.
And I can feel those. So I would equate those warm-up sets or do it just like we're doing it. This is pretty cool. Something different for me that I think I'm going to probably try in the future as like a second exercise in the back day.
Yeah, they're hard work.
Oh yeah.
They're hard work.
I keep looking at my heart rate. My heart rate's at 150 right now. His is probably at like 30. I don't know. That's
I think
good or
I'm
bad.
in the 80s now.
He's scaring me though. He's barely breathing.
So basically we're doing 3 sets of failure here. That's it. 3 sets of failure.
Very
All right, so what are we doing here?
Listen, all right, Mountain Dog's been putting me through some bodybuilding stuff. We got a strongman in the house, so I think it's time we give him some fun with some strongman stuff. And it's back day, so a great back strongman variation is gonna be some carries. We saw this yoke here, so we figured we were gonna do some Zercher carries with the yoke.
I thought this was a stretch on. I thought you like put this up here and you just hung on the stretch.
This is something you see in the gym and you actually probably have no idea what it is for the majority of people. Or it's in the back corner of a CrossFit gym and no one's touching it. It's got cobwebs. So what we're gonna do basically is we wanna get this in the crevice of our elbow, maybe a little bit higher if we can. And we're gonna go one hand under and the other hand under. And we wanna really get a nice big brace. And we're gonna kind of crush our hands into the bar. And then we're just gonna stand up with a slight lean back. So it kind of just rests on top of our abs. And basically all we're doing is we're just walking with it, just like so. And then we'll set it down. We can add weight, do just a couple carries, give you a different stimulus. It's gonna be working on basically your entire body, but your back. Your cardio is probably gonna be through the roof on this, so it's great for strength, conditioning, all purposes, and you'll find a lot of carries in strongman.
What are some mistakes people make on this? Maybe coming back too far?
Yeah, probably leaning back too far. So you maybe see people leaning back, and then what happens is it's just inefficient, first of all. Then 2, it starts pulling the yoke down. So we want to kind of create that shelf by finding the happy medium with where we're holding the bar in place. But also just basically not getting our arms far enough underneath the bar. Some people may grab it here, and that's really just going to have this yoke pulling us down, putting a lot of the tension in front of us, and that's not what we want. So playing around, everyone's going to have different arm lengths, so different positions are going to work for different people, but mainly just trying to have it over center mass. Even if we're leaning back slightly, it's still going to be directly over that center mass where our hips are, that we're able to walk with it. Another little thing that people would probably do wrong is they don't get a good brace with their breathing, and they're basically inhaling and exhaling the entire time they're walking with it. So I tend to really like to get a big belly breath and brace as I walk, and if I do breathe, short choppy breath. So keeping that tension still within our body and not letting all that air out. But other than that, it's a very simple exercise, so someone can kind of pick it up, and you can also just do weighted carries, right, with a sandbag or kettlebells to kind of mimic the same feeling if you don't have a yoke. But we're going to put Mr. Meadows through it and see how he does.
It's funny because you say it's a very simple exercise, and in my head I'm thinking, man, this is complex. It's just funny how our minds work. Like I'm thinking, okay, I got that just the right position here. Like my mind's thinking it's not simple.
Well, that's why I feel like when we're doing the rows and stuff, right? I'm trying to really get in my mind of how do I want to be feeling these to get the best bang for my buck, right? Like we had talked about. So with this, you know, it's just exchanging some knowledge from the strongman world to your world to my world, and I'm excited, man. I think it's gonna be fun.
Okay, let me try it. Not here, right? Here.
Yeah, feet just under your hips.
Here.
Common mistake would probably be having feet too wide or feet too narrow.
Well, you lose all your power, right? It's like in football. I can't let my kids get too wide.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Yep. So he's gonna get underneath it. Yep.
Right here.
Keep it against your. Try to get it right here, John. A little bit lower. There you go. Now just stand up. Good. You're not gonna walk with it. There you go. Oh. Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Listen, Brian Shaw, if you're watching this, my man, Meadows is coming for you. I don't know if you just saw, but that's 185 pounds.
185, eat your heart out. I feel this a lot in my spinal erectors from holding me.
Honestly, so I would say from having a wide background in strength sports, when I started doing strongman training full time, the development in my back has gotten crazy. Like my erectors, and it's from being in these awkward carry positions, right? Like when we do Atlas zones, we're rounded over. When we do this carry, we're leaning back. So I've gotten a ton of back growth in the last 3 years that I really dedicate to just these types of carries and odd objects, because it's forcing your body to grow because the grips you have to have. It's just very, like a lot of muscle confusion at the time, which is going to force a good growth adaptation.
Should I wear a belt on this? Or
I think anytime you want to wear a belt, you can wear a belt. So if you want to throw one on to get a better brace, feel a bit more comfortable.
Maybe going by how your brace feels? Because I felt real locked in on that.
Yeah, typically I'll do some warm-up sets without it. As we get heavier, I throw the belt on.
Okay.
Just because it's good tactile cue for the breathing and bracing.
All right, so I do have a very serious question for you. So I put 40 pounds on here. I'm just going to try to go down. In the strongman world, is that the equivalent of like curling 5 pounds on a squat rack?
What, for if you're going down, turning around?
No, just going down, not even coming back.
Listen, you're John Meadows, we'll let you slide.
But give me the truth though. You don't hurt my feelings. Is that like I'm curling 5 pink dumbbells?
Maybe pink or purple, yeah.
Pink or
yeah. You're in the colored dumbbell realm.
Okay, I haven't.
Come on. That's it. That's it.
You know, in bodybuilding, this has some application. It's interesting because what we're doing is we're just in the concentric contraction, and then there's really no eccentric load.
Yep.
So, you know, we used to think about this in terms of increasing your workload without breaking down fiber, since eccentric contractions are more notorious for breaking down muscle fiber. So you can get in a little extra work without kind of exhausting yourself. But the other thing I like, which I think is probably why you'd like to do these, is there's kind of an explosive element to it. So it's not, ooh, I'm going to lower that row. It's more like,
go,
you know, put some explosiveness into it. And we both like the explosive stuff. Like that's just, I love that stuff. So I assume this would be something that might be beneficial for the strongman world too.
Absolutely. We actually have events in strongman is just sled drag. So It may be sled drag for 50 or 100 feet. It may be carry a sandbag down, grab the sled, drag the sled back. So from an actual specificity purpose, this could be something we'd actually have to train for an event.
Okay.
But also being an athlete my whole life, I love sleds. You know, so I just think overall performance, like you said, getting a little bit more explosive, great bang for your buck for an exercise that gets a lot of work put in for a very high margin for recovery too at the same time. You know, so we were just talking about if we want to get some conditioning in, sleds are great. So I'm just a huge fan. I'm excited, man.
Okay. Well, I haven't done these in a while, so, but these aren't as scary as the last exercise. You kind of scared me with that one, but
we're all over the place there.
I survived.
This is a crazy video. Did you come from? Where are you from? Planet Krypton?
Did you remember when you were little? Did you ever read that book, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Douglas Adams, The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, So Long, Thanks for All the Fish.
Yeah.
All that?
Yeah. That's where Meadows is. He's not from. He doesn't.
I'm from The Restaurant at the End of the Universe.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. What do you think, man?
Honestly, I had a blast. Like this was not do I say this, but I really had a lot of fun today because we were exchanging ideas. We had great conversation. We started off doing some bodybuilding stuff, which I expected, but then we started doing some body weight pull-ups, threw me off a little bit, and then from there, you know, we start doing Zercher yoke walks. So I'm teaching him how to do some strongman. Then we're pulling sleds. So it was just cool to have someone, one as wise as you, willing to learn from me, and me being able to take in all the knowledge that you were kind of spewing out throughout the training session. We accomplished our goal of getting a nice gnarly back pump, also feeling like athletes, which is cool because we both have been athletes, you know, at some point in our life. So we got back to moving a little bit like an athlete. So I had a blast, man. That was so much fun. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you teaching me what you did too. I mean, you know, it's like that old saying, you know, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Mm-hmm. And I realize there's a lot I don't know, so it's always great to like train with somebody who knows more than me.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you teaching me that stuff. And like you said, I had a blast, man.
It was fun.
Like in my heart, I still like to do that athletic stuff too.
Yeah.
So, and I think a lot of people watching, a lot of folks, they aren't just pure muscle. A lot of people like to be athletic and move. So these are things that they can incorporate.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, I think for the general population, there's a lot of stuff that they can take away from this training session. You know that for the majority of people, they just want to be healthy. They want to feel good. They want to look good. And it's important to incorporate some stuff that's out of your wheelhouse. You know, I would say don't get so attached to a certain identity where you are closed-minded to other training principles and stuff. And I think today was just a perfect example of two guys coming together from some different yet similar backgrounds and getting a good sweat and a great workout in.
That's right. Well, I hope y'all like this video. I hope you'll check out Joey's channel. What's your channel?
Channel is szatstrength, so they'll probably put a link somewhere for it or just put it up. But yeah, guys, head on over. All things, you know, strength, conditioning, strongman related, and I'd love to have you guys come over and check out the content.
So make sure you check out Joey's channel. If you want, we'd really appreciate you. Try this workout, comment below, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Thank you so much, bro.